and then what do you enjoy? Like if it's a stimming type behavior, if it's repetitive, if it's like I've been pairing stuff together. So some people maybe they like playing with their hair. That's what I'm doing. Because it's soft. Then I'm like, okay, can you play with your hair? And maybe you like a weighted blanket. Let's put a weighted blanket on our body. And let's do both and see what that produces. And then you're cueing your brain to feel the calm of the hair and the weighted blanket together. So when you're in public, you can play with your hair and it might produce better relaxation for you. Um, if you can figure that out for your client and they've never had anyone figure that out with them, right? Oh, what a beautiful gift for their life. They're now learning how their body relaxes, how to calm themselves down in these moments. That's stabilization. That is our work. And the more they can do that, the more they can tolerate the negative affect. So really good outcomes when we attune in that sort of way.
Agree.
Love that. So any other pointers?
Yeah, when it comes to stabilization, even when you do have someone with complex PTSD, and you have these beautiful skills that a lot of you have, and there's just a pushback that you're getting to complete it. So in DBT, we have like a tip skill, and I kept getting this pushback to the what's called the dive response, where you stick your face in it. And just being curious, like when you're curious with your client's hesitancy, their resistance, um, then you get these beautiful gifts as to why it's difficult for them. Because sometimes it's going to be about their trauma story. And for this particular person, being drowned, being things covering their face was part of the trauma. And so that skill, not helpful. And but if I'm just like, well, that's the way the skill goes, that's how you have to do it, or you're failing therapy, that's just ugly. So being curious with your client and exploring, well, what makes it difficult, got us to all these really cool, different ways to use a very beautiful strategy, but in flexible ways. And sometimes to go, that's not a strategy for us. Let's find a new one.